The first renders of Google's upcoming Pixel 1a have leaked, and the initial reaction from the tech community is mixed. On the outside, the new phone looks nearly identical to last year's Pixel 9a, and that might be a problem, according to new CAD-based renders. The Pixel 1a seems to follow the same familiar formula that Google has used before. The phone features flat sides, a plastic back, and the recognizable Pixel camera bar with a dual camera setup. Even the bezels remain quite thick, something users have been hoping Google would slim down by now. And yes, Google is keeping its unusual button placement, with the volume rocker below the power button, a design choice that's still dividing fans. In short, the renders make it clear, Google is sticking with a very safe and predictable design. While that's not necessarily bad, it raises a big question. Where's the innovation? Moving to the rumored specifications, the leak suggests the Pixel 1a will feature a 6.2-inch display, with dimensions of 153.9 x 70.9 by 9 mm, making it slightly thick compared to other phones in its class. The battery is expected to be around 5,100 mAh, which is decent and in line with the Pixel 9a's excellent endurance, but the most talked about detail is the processor. Reports indicate that Google might use the Tensor G4 chip, the same one found in the Pixel 9a, not the newer Tensor G5 that powers the flagship Pixel 10 series. If true, that means the Pixel 1a won't see much of a performance boost, making it feel like last year's phone in a new box. The expected price is around $499, which keeps it in the same mid-range category as before. However, at that price, many users might expect something more exciting than just recycled specs and design. Now, this safe approach could be risky for Google. The Pixel A series has always been known for offering flagship-like performance and an excellent camera at an affordable price. But with strong competition from Samsung's Galaxy S series and even mid-range options from OnePlus and Xiaomi, just re-releasing last year's hardware might not be enough to stay competitive. Samsung, for example, often brings subtle but meaningful upgrades to its mid-range phones each year, whether it's an improved display, faster charging, or new camera features. Even if the design doesn't change drastically, the phones still feel fresh. In contrast, if Google launches a Pixel 1a that looks and performs almost exactly like the Pixel 9a, users may simply skip it. Another major concern is the timing of the launch. Rumors suggest that the Pixel 1a could arrive late in 2025, possibly around the holiday season. But that might not be the best strategy. During that time, flagship devices from Apple, Samsung, and other brands dominate attention, and a mid-range phone could easily get overlooked. A spring 2026 launch would make far more sense, giving the Pixel 1a its own spotlight. So, what does this mean for fans of Google's budget phones? For years, the Pixel lineup has been one of the easiest recommendations under $500, thanks to Google's excellent camera software and clean Android experience. Phones like the Pixel 6a, 7a, and 9a were all praised for offering premium features at an affordable price. But this time, if these leaks turn out to be accurate, the Pixel 1a might not live up to that same reputation. The Tensor G4 chip, though capable, doesn't feel like an upgrade. Combine that with the nearly identical design, and there's not much new to get excited about. Of course, these are still early leaks. Google may have a few surprises planned for the final version, like better camera sensors or improved AI features in Android. But based on what's been revealed so far, expectations are modest. In short, the Pixel 1a seems to be shaping up as a phone for those who just want a reliable, no-frills Google experience, not for those looking for the latest and greatest upgrades. The competition in this price segment is fierce, and playing it safe might make the Pixel 1a a harder sell than ever. Unless Google adds something fresh before launch, many might call this one a pass.